Standard mathematics, specifically Zermelo-Fraenkel set theory, is a bottom-up system. It builds every numerical structure and geometric topology starting from the empty set. The theory of infinity, or TOI, utilizes the inverse ontological axiom. It treats absolute infinity as the primordial foundation, an inexhaustible, continuous plenum of total potential from which all other things are derived. Here, structure is filtered from the infinite plenum. A universal symmetry operator partitions the unmanifested state to isolate a localized structure. This process generates a self-referential boundary event termed the toroidal monad. Because it functions as a continuous manifold without endpoints, it can audit and correct its own internal thermodynamic states through infinite recursion. Functionally, the monad acts as a strict topological filter. It forces the infinite fluid of a mathematical function to interact with discrete geometric limits. We can test the integrity of this boundary using a multidimensional Cartesian space. By evaluating an integral within this monad while actively starving the expression of its mathematical mass, we can observe how the continuous space manages the resulting vacuum. In this high-stress environment, the space does not simply collapse. Instead, it fractures into complex algebraic dimensions governed by golden geometry. The TOI framework operates on the premise that structure is the geometric residue that persists even when the infinite plenum faces extreme algebraic pressure. Our baseline for this experiment is a three-dimensional rational polynomial, evaluated over the interval of phi squared to phi cubed. This specific equation is formulated to lack its two-dimensional area representations. By omitting the x squared and y squared terms, the integral acts as a missing dimension black hole, forcing the continuous fluid to interact directly with the integer coefficients of the polynomial. Both numerator and denominator are populated by heavy integers, 5, 8, and 13. These are native iterations of the Fibonacci sequence, used here to provide the equation with substantial gravitational mass. In symbolic calculus, heavy integers anchor the Cartesian plane, providing mathematical weight to resolve the continuous volume within the discrete monad geometry. When executed, the entire three-dimensional space collapses into a single, hyperdense, discrete integer fraction. This clean resolution occurs because the heavy integer mass is sufficient to stabilize the continuous volume against the monad's boundaries. The mathematical void successfully processes the missing dimensions, effectively annihilating the continuous fluid into a single rational coordinate. This demonstrates that when thermodynamic mass is sufficient, the Cartesian universe remains stable, resolving complex geometric constraints into a singular, predictable node. We can now test the limits of that stability. In this second equation, we replace the heavy integers in the denominator with extreme fractional permutations. By forcing these variables into fractional pairings, we have effectively starved the multidimensional polynomial of its anchoring thermodynamic mass. The weakened denominator is now physically unable to hold the continuous geometric volume of the Cartesian plane together. Unable to process the vacuum using standard rational domains, the calculation fails. The result is a catastrophic topological fracture of the mathematical continuum. To resolve this, the Rothstein-Trager algorithm identifies the smallest necessary algebraic field extension. Following Hermite reduction, it constructs a specific constraint boundary, a resultant polynomial, to determine final integral coefficients. Here, it builds the cubic resultant, 13x cubed plus 120x minus 280. This polynomial defines the exact parameters of the fracture, dictating the specific algebraic extension required to contain the explosive volume of the integral. The Rothstein-Trager mechanism forces the Cartesian plane to spawn imaginary alpha roots, creating new dimensions to balance the uncontainable volume. The algorithm then maps the thermodynamic weight of these new dimensions back into the equation through a sum of logarithmic terms. When mathematical mass starvation compromises the original symmetry, the system preserves its internal information by splintering into a complex algebraic field. The integer coefficients of the resulting cubic polynomial, 13, 120, and 280, are not arbitrary. Analysis shows these numbers are strictly constrained by Fibonacci multiplicative pairings. 13 is a direct Fibonacci number, while 120 serves as a triadic phase shift bound to the Fibonacci iteration 144. This connection is verified by the logarithmic Mahler measure, which quantifies the geometric growth and root distribution of polynomials governed by linear recurrences. Because coefficients tied to the Fibonacci sequence, the roots follow convergence paths leading to the golden ratio. Summing the complex logarithms of the Rothstein-Trager roots reveals the fracture's total thermodynamic mass, approximately 10.8326. To stabilize this divergence, the continuous system vents specific geometric constants as thermodynamic exhaust. By applying a logarithmic operator to this mass, we extract a precise coordinate, the tetradic golden void, equating to 5-1/4. This indicates that to balance the imaginary roots and prevent them from spiraling into infinity, the system vented exactly one one-dimensional golden ratio out of a four-dimensional tetradic boundary. A second extraction targets the geometric footprint of the continuous Euler fluid. The results show that the absolute mass of the fracture is equivalent to exactly 4 continuous Euler fluids. Even in a state of catastrophic geometric fracture, the resulting algebraic debris remains confined to these specific coordinates, maintaining the internal consistency of the golden constraints. This process of extracting geometric constants from rational integrals isn't limited to abstract algebra. It is a fundamental mechanic in perturbative quantum field theory. When physicists calculate particle interactions using dimensionally regularized Feynman amplitudes, they extract numerical values called Kontsevich-Zagier periods to stabilize quantum divergences. The geometric results of these continuous integrals are often compared to alternative systems like vortex-based mathematics, or VBM. However, the mechanical engines of these two systems are fundamentally different. Vortex-based mathematics operates on base 10 digital sums. It generates repeating patterns by calculating doubling sequences, reducing results via modulo 9 arithmetic. The flaw here is that modulo arithmetic is destructive. To maintain repeating loops, the system discards the vast majority of mathematical volume, retaining only the remainder. In contrast, the continuous calculus evaluated in our experiment never sheds its mass. By utilizing the Rothstein-Trager algorithm, the system preserves the absolute volume of the space by expanding into complex field extensions. Every fractional value is accounted for through logarithmic summation. The ability of the Rothstein-Trager algorithm to resolve a failing space through complex field extensions demonstrates how continuous calculus preserves the total volume of a system where discrete models lose data.